Dirty Mouth would like to say in the chat, my sack has fused with my thigh. Interesting. 'Tis a bit warm, innit? Yeah, bit fucking hot. Hi everyone, hi and welcome, I hope you're all okay. 1 second. Dog. It's either a dog or a mole rat, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, hi, welcome everyone. As people get through the opening adverts, I hope everyone's good. So bit touch and go today. As you can probably tell, the heat wave has really disrupted everything in the UK. Everyone's sleep schedules, myself included. I'm exhausted. I'm really so exhausted. I couldn't sleep. I've had so little sleep. So what I'm probably going to do, I've had a coffee. I've got some cola next to me. I'm just going to go for as long as I can, but I'm pretty confident that immediately after this stream, I'm just going to go back to sleep. I'm just so tired. So the update regarding the latest bullshittery is, it's not going that well. I was really hoping to power forward with the quality assurance this week, but yeah, I've really struggled. I can't concentrate and I'm just flustered and frustrated. So there's lots to do. And I was really hoping to deliver it by next Wednesday, but that seems hopelessly optimistic. So bear with me. I just need to fucking survive this heat along with everyone else. Although, firstly though, can I show you something ghetto? Can I show you something that's extremely ghetto? 1 second. Look at this chat. Hang on. So, behind me, as you've probably seen in many streams, I've got that air conditioning unit. And with the heat wave hitting the UK, I, along with many other people, are looking for desperate ways to try and stay cool, essentially. And so one of the pieces of advice that's going around is that these sort of big central air conditioning units are a bit shit because they've only got the one tube, which is to just dump heat outside. Now, the advice that I'm reading is to modify, so DIY modify your air conditioning unit. So instead of dumping the hot air outside and drawing the fresh cool air from inside the room, put a second tube which draws cool air from a different room, not within your room, or from the outside. The logic here is that if you draw the air from the room that you're sitting in, you create a sort of zone of negative pressure where the atmosphere outside has no choice but to be dragged in. So if you've got a small air conditioner that's dragging air inside the room and it's scorching hot outside, all you're potentially doing is dragging more hot air into the room than the air conditioner is potentially removing. So you just end up creating, you just make it worse, essentially. Your air conditioner unless it's strong enough to actually take on that heat, you're just sort of creating a zone of negative air pressure. So I have done the ghetto thing, and ta-da! I've awkwardly cardboarded a box thing around the back of the air conditioning unit. So that's where the intake is, you see. So which one is it? Yeah, so the tube with the silver foil around it, that goes outside the window as it always has. But this morning I just sort of made this quick box here, which essentially takes another tube from another location, and it sort of goes into the back and into the top, and then hopefully, and it does feel much cooler in here. I've even pimped it out with a little intake valve, so an inspection valve, so I can just look at the grill and make sure it's okay and it's not getting frosted up or anything. If the coolant gets too cold or whatever. So I've made I've got a DIY'd a little box thing, and I must admit, it does feel cooler in here. I feel I can notice it immediately. It does feel noticeably chill compared to what it was before. Now, here's the fun part. So, Lulu is asleep here, and of course, so I've got the tubing behind me. In fact, I should be able to just pan up. Hang on. So that's the air conditioning unit. Yeah. So that's the tube that existed before. I've horribly coated it in silver foil right now in a desperate, panicked, sweaty attempt to try to stop the waste heat from just being dumped out into this room. I'm like, for fuck's sake, just do something. But anyway, where does this tube go? Where does the tube go? Where do you think it goes? Lulu, your dog flap has been occupied, I'm afraid. It's serving a higher purpose. It is now the intake for this room's air conditioning. You're stuck in here, sweetie. You're not going anywhere. So it's drawing the intake air from the hallway. So I'm hoping that that will create a sort of zone of neutral pressure in here, where the only air that's in here is what's being the cold air coming out of the air conditioner. Yeah. So obviously it's ghetto as fuck, and it's not going to be permanent. But if it works, then I could always do something a bit more. Right now, sorry. So what I've got back there? So you see that tube that goes into a I cut a piece of MDF and I cut a hole in it, a very expertly cut hole, I might point out, despite what the chat says. Ignore them, they're lying. But basically, it's going to take some drilling and sanding and stuff if I wanted to put a second hole in there. So I could just get a fresh piece of MDF, and it's just MDF. It's not that expensive. And and try again and make a more permanent dual pipe system. And obviously don't have like a stupid piece of cardboard for the box around the air conditioning. Maybe, I don't know, might sort something a bit more practical. I don't know really. I'm sure there must be ideas. Maybe acrylic or something. I used to work with acrylic back in secondary school in design tech. I mean, I probably don't have all the tools for it, but why use MDF instead of a plate of styrofoam? Could do. Sorry, what I've done with the MDF is it was just cheap, Don, so I just got some cheap MDF. I then painted it in acrylic latex, acrylic white paint, which is the same colour as both the window frame and basically, but just the surrounding window frame. So it sort of blends in really well. So from the outside, it looks really professional. So it's like, it's just part of the window. Oh wait, that's a piece of MDF. Yeah. Because I'm just trying to make it look nice and sexy. But yeah. Don says he bought a cheap isolation plate and cut a hole with box cutters. Yeah. But no, I must admit, it does feel. I can feel it. I can feel that it's feeling like the air feels much chiller now. So we'll see if it works, and if it does, then I'll play with it and see if I can make it work better. All right. Hang on a minute. So she's sleeping. With how all the Europeans are reacting to slight heat, us Aussie colonists will rule the world as prophesied. Yes. Yes. All these hot weather countries with their hot weather infrastructure, all pointing and laughing at the Europeans and the British. I get it. Let's see how you handle it if you came over. Yeah, come over here without your infrastructure. See how you last in 70 to 80% humidity. All right, with no aircon. Hang on. Oh, that's very kind of you, Reva. That's very generous of you, Reva. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Ankiatni, Gentle Perceptionist, Robson, and Ghost Game, and Tildar. Thank you, everyone. Right. Thank you, Reva. Hang on a minute. There's a trend at the minute of Americans being humbled by the British heat. To be fair to the Americans, this is an extremely unusual situation. Like, I'm sure we would be giggling if the Americans were hit by a fucking massive blizzard. If your infrastructure is not built for it, and making it so would, is to the tune of billions, then it's kind of understandable, isn't it? It's not like our homes are built differently. I was having a conversation with Digi last night, and I went off, and I just, out of curiosity, I did some more research about American heating. And, like, the way in which Americans heat their homes is so drastically different to the United Kingdom. In the United Kingdom, 80%, I didn't know this, 80% of all homes have combi boilers. Some people might go, what the hell's a combi boiler? It's basically a water-on-demand system. It's like a small wall-mounted unit where combi, it handles both your hot water and your running bath water or shower water. But essentially, you turn on the tap and it will start, normally with gas, just start rapidly heating up your water as and when you need it. So no big water tank. Is it efficient? No, not really. But what is it? Tiny. these combi boilers are so small, their sort of imprint, I suppose, is minuscule. It's the size of a mini fridge in many cases. About that size. So because of that, they can be inserted into buildings that would be prohibitively expensive to modify. So yeah, because our buildings are just so old and made out of brick, like you're not nobody in the UK is ripping up their brick bungalow to install like an American-style air vent heating system. Because even if you did, even if you had the money, which you probably don't, the local expertise isn't. It's probably not here in the UK. Because, millions, tens of millions, have combi boilers. Anyway. Typical says, are you catching up with the past stream? Has anyone told you about these wrecks that can be towed and salvaged? Yes, Typical. I did give it a go, but we couldn't. So, I'll show you. So, I got a ship called the Tug Job. It's called a Manticore, but I renamed it the Tug Job because it's funny. We took the Tug Job. In fact, it might still be tugging. Yes, it is. So we still have a derelict, a Xenon derelict. We tugged it to a scrapyard, but the scrapyard was full, so it didn't quite work. Regardless, it seems like a good idea. Right. Anyway, yes, we need to give that a welly, definitely. So, I keep doing that. That's frustrating. I just told one of my merchants to go on a weird route. Okay, so last night we were over here. I'm still parked nearby, am I not? Where am I? Oh yes, I'm in the Boron Wharf. Yes, I'm right here. Okay. So, nearby we have a food production facility. Now, last night, just for a few minutes, I did make a couple of alterations. I've decided to build the triple penis. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, there's meant to be another tube to the penis. So I presume this is the prostate. Right. Okay, we need to modify this. Essentially, what I'd like to do is this space station. Sorry, okay. For those who don't know what the fuck this game is, it's a big economics game. I'm trying to spend millions of credits building a space station that will make food. I've succeeded, but I've noticed on building this that lots and lots of traders came here to try and sell me ice, NPC traders, which suggests to me that water production facilities are not that common in Boron space, and they do have a high demand for water. These penis-shaped facilities will be melting ice to make water, which I can sell. So I'm trying to modify the whole thing. I'm also going to put like a much larger dock here and delete this one when this one is built. So, yeah, it's being grown now. So what do we need? Resources. Looks like in order to finish the build, we're going to need more claytronics, more hull parts. Okay. So, remember to shave the bushes to make the dock look bigger. Yes, of course, of course. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. But be careful how much you shave, and whatever you do, don't use that hair removal cream. You know, the pink hair removal cream? Don't ever use that on your genitals. Well, you can, and I have, when I was a younger man, and it was interesting. But whatever you do, as I keep mentioning, don't use it on your ass crack, for whatever reason. Because it turns out that the bum fluff that you have is a muffler. It's like nature's silencer when it comes to farts. So when you're trying to crop dust around the office, nice and quiet. If you use the hair removal cream, though, it's like it's a fucking trumpet. Like, it's like really loud. I would ill-advised. Ill-advised. The fuck was I talking about? Space economics. Right, hang on. Move the water penis. So boron connection structure 5. This one. I must admit the snapping system for the station parts is a bit ugh. Nope, that tube is wonky. Nope. Put that there. Put that there. Is it straight-ish, sort of? Maybe not. It's good enough. Right. Okay, so snap the penis. There we go. Penis snapped. Oof. Right, then confirm the module changes. There we go. Right, so more claytronics, a little bit more water, and hull parts. Okay, so let me just go here. Right. Okay, so the existing traders that are probably sitting around because I haven't properly assigned them. Yeah, look at this. Look. Boron agricultural trader. Here to do what, sorry? Can we see what's in your cargo bay? No, you won't tell us. I presume you're here to trade. Hang on, if I go here to the station. Show me the wares that we have. Oh, look, we've already got some bofu. Wonderful. Okay. I see. He's delivering hull parts, I presume. Okay. Well, good. There's some local traders. Typical says you really dislike the whole station sculpting without options to use presets. Yeah? Can't you save templates once you've made one? Can't you just, like, make the basic template of one you like and then just snap on the bits you want? Hang on. What was I doing? I was trying to do something. Claytronics. So here at the facility, open up its list of slaved merchants. So Dolphin. It's going to Refined Goods Complex. Baron Shaw's Refined... Is that it? Yeah, that's this one. What are you doing? You're just flying back home? Execute trade. You're buying energy cells... Wait, have I got the right one? Don't know why you're doing that at the Heck Inc. Buying energy cells. Or am I dumping them? Okay, I might have ordered you to dump those. Okay, ignore you. Let you do what you're doing. Hang on. I'm looking for someone to go and get some hull parts for us. No, Claytronics. Okay, so Hourglass, so you're bored. Zoom out. Right. So Claytronics. Okay, so they're currently being sold here cheaply in Teladi space. So Mercury Vanguard, please go and purchase Claytronics. Yeah, may as well get a full cargo. Half a mil? Jesus. Okay, go get a full cargo bay. And then bring it back here and just transfer it over to the build wares. There we go. So transfer wares over to build storage. And drop off all those Claytronics. Right, so hopefully... Well, hang on, I mean, now that I've got this station operational, the bofu is being made. So if I go to the logistical overview... Right, so energy cells, good. So look, we're full of ice. Okay. And, yes, we're looking to have 3 water production penises. So I'm really hoping we can stockpile penises hugely. Stockpile water hugely. We're not stockpiling penises, that would be weird. Okay. So I need to figure out how much water I can sell before I start impacting supply. Okay. So bofu. Keep the bogas. Look at this. Oh, this is so cool. Hang on. So from the logistics screen, without leaving it, I can automatically set buy offers and sell offers. Okay. Automatically sell amount. The manager will create sell offers as long as stock remains. Oh my god, it's so cool. Sorry, I'm in love with this. Look at all these stats I can set. Okay, well, I suppose that existed in X3, but it wasn't even half as obvious, and there was no toggle. So, bofu, automatically sell. No, frankly, just automatically sell. We don't need a... Okay, automatically sell. Automatic pricing. Okay. 105 credits? Maybe we should just let our own people do that. Use station settings. Maybe we should have our own traders find the best deal rather than pass it on to... Yeah, so hang on. Restriction. Trade restriction 1. This means that only our people will sell it, I think. So incoming ships. Boron agricultural trader Dolphin is willing to buy from us. Okay. So 105 credits per bofu unit. Let me just zoom out. Look at Boron space. Sort by bofu. Bofu. So it's being bought for... Okay, 117? Yeah, we need to see exactly... Well, I need this space to expand, really. Can I explain the trade rules? Not really. I'm still getting used to it myself. Hang on. Yeah, there's not a huge number of stations to sell to right now. Yeah, I'm hoping as they expand, we'll have more. Yeah, we'll open up the Boron market, so feed them water as well. Okay. So go back to the station. Can I see the trade rules? So station account. Show transaction log. Configure station. No. Trade rules. How do I configure the trade rules? Individual instructions. Is it corporate? Logbook, messages, transaction log. Global commands. Yeah, forgive me, I've forgotten. Global orders? Here we go. Trade rule. Trade rule number 1. Okay. Restrict all factions. There we go. Okay. Station trade. Station supply. Sale of ships. I don't know what allographene is yet. So, essentially, trade rule 1 is to only work, buy and sell for... That's true, we can rename them. Trade rule number 1. Hang on. Rule of acquisition. Ferengi, rule of acquisition number 1. So only allow my corp only. Oh, sorry, I must have hit the keystroke. Thank you, 20 Possibilities. Thank you very much, 20 Possibilities, for the raid. And thank you, R. Padlo, and Sunny Tayo, and Ankiatni. Okay. So... yeah. Okay, so only work with... yeah, so go back. Ah, fuck. Oh, what am I doing? Right. So logistical overview. Please specify that the Bofu is only to be sold by our traders. So use station setting trade rule 1. So production, ignore that. Bogas. Automatically sell. Create sell offers as long as the stock level remains above this amount. Yeah. So make sure we've always got some for the production of Bofu. How cool. You've even got colours to indicate. I didn't hit confirm. Oh, fuck. Any says allographene is a new thing in 9.0 you get from scrapping Kark. It can be used as a substitute for ship wares. Okay. Alright. Thank you, Tartan Bampot. Thank you, Tartan. But yeah. No, I don't think I saved the name, sorry. It's food, Reva. Bofu is a Boron food. We're trying to make it in Boron space to feed them. Okay, so sell offers... oh, no, wait, sorry. Don't buy. So, buy, automatic buy offers. Automatic buy amount. No, wait, that's container allocation. Sorry, what the fuck am I doing? This is Bogas, right? Buy amount. I don't want to be buying any of it. Restrictions. Can we get a restriction on it? Use station settings. No restriction. Station settings. Is it this one? So automatically sell up to a similar level. Okay. Set buy amount to 1. Oh, I see. The manager will create buy offers until the stock levels reach this amount. Is that correct? I guess? Yes, Ninchuka. That's the idea. I'm not sure I've understood it fully. Sell. Trade rule us. Trade rule us. Okay. Plankton, same deal, I think. Don't buy it. And sell it only when to this amount, I think. Now it won't buy biogas from anyone and sell to anyone. Okay. Yeah, basically we're using this in the production of Bofu and selling that. Right. And then over here, now this is the one that I care about. So the water, no buying. No buying, please. We make it only, we don't buy it. So drop that all the way down, I think. And only our traders. Sell. Okay. Automatic pricing. Yeah. I think that's correct. Right. Okay, now the PC at my leg is heating up and now the air conditioning's struggling. Hang on. Just gonna whack it up. There we go. Sorry for the noise in the background. Okay. Right, so I think that works, I think. Right. Yeah, don't... Hang on, buy. Create buy offers. Right. Okay, I think that might be correct. So back out. Okay. So, go to the build plan. How is the growing going? So 5 seconds until the luxury dock is finished here. And when it is, we can get rid of the other dock. Alright. Here we go. Cool, it should be done now. So we can go and dock over there if we wanted to. And the luxury dock has way more space for way more ships. So let's then remove the standard docking area. Confirm. Which I'm hoping will refund us some Claytronics, maybe? Yes, indeed, Cilia. They knew what they knew what they were doing. All right. Okay, so hopefully this will get built, and then we'll start selling water. Right. I've got a part for Seta, Mr. Super Perfect, but I don't know how to get one. Right. So Erin, could you please take us over there so we can inspect it? Right. Also, we need to hang on while we're here. Let's pop through Sanctuary of Darkness to speak to the mission critical dude about opening up Boron space, shall we? Hang on. Alright. Savagery, I'm alive, as far as I know. Be disappointed if I were not. Okay, here we go.
Your ship will be undocking soon.
There we go. Start flying this way. Follow this route. Okay, head back to the scientific expedition.
Can I help?
Yep, proceed. Right. Maybe give it a save? Right. Thank you, Amchub, and thank you, Tartan. Right. So for those joining the stream not sure what's going on, you're looking at a space economics game. So I've set up a couple of space stations, a mining station and a food production station here in Boron space, which I've also augmented with water-producing penises, the factories, in the hopes that I can sell water to the Boron. The Boron are, however, cut off from all the other space, and they would like to expand, but they can't. Oh, hang on. I had an idea. Sorry, before we leave... Shit. Can I give you a priority order that hang on. Control, right click? No. Shit, I cocked up. Sorry, dude. Can we go back? Let's go and speak to the Boron leader. Oh, those are the magnetars. Let's go speak to the Boron leaders and see if we can... there was some sort of administrative center? And if we get it, we might be able to take over that adjacent sector. You know the one? Alright. Like, claim it. Alright. Is the game like Stellaris? No, not at all.
Awaiting orders.
Waiting orders? I said dog, didn't I? Go dog. No, it's a space economics game. Think of it like EVE Offline. Right. Okay, so what else is going on? Oh yes, I did send a scout ship up into split space. Good. I told a scout ship to start deploying some satellites so we can see what the split race are actually doing. I would like to try and get some reputation with them because I rather like their ship designs. I think they look kind of sexy. Where is my Discoverer Vanguard? It's awaiting fresh orders. Could you please, once again, fly, wait, just generally explore, and then when we have a measure of the sector. So a very fast scout ship. We'll put down some satellites to try to get the data. Alright, thank you, Erin. There we go. Did I say Tiladi? I meant split debris, sorry. Alright. Did I enjoy playing burgling gnomes? Yes, but only really because I was just hanging out with my friends. That game was garbage. Right. Hang on. Yeah. Watery tubes. Look at that. Of course, I love the attention to detail and all this. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Boron. Just, of course, crew members would walk around not in their suits. The air is just for us.
Hello.
They're an aquatic species.
It is good to see you, friend.
Okay. Let's have a look. Blueprints. Let's have a look and see. It's like an administrative module, right? Processing modules. Defense modules. Build. I can't remember what it's called. Under defense? Processing modules defense. Boron Administrative Center. Requires Boron Advanced Module License awarded in Queen Knight Ceremony. Relations 20. Okay. Shit. So we can't claim these sectors yet. Ooh, Boron Bridge Defense and Disc Defense. Interesting. We should probably pick those up. Well, not crucial right now. We're not necessarily under attack. Okay. Thank you anyway.
Pleasant travels.
Right. So, let's head back to the freebie. There it is. Yeah, for those joining the stream, I hope you're all okay. So, as mentioned, I'm working on DayZ Bullshittery Part 15. It's not going as well as I was hoping, owing to the heat wave slowing everything down. I'm exhausted. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so tired. I've been barely getting any sleep.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Yeah, it's been so awful. We've had unprecedented record-breaking temperatures in the UK. Thank you, Marta. Thank you very much, Marta. Right, ready to go.
Can I help?
What happened to our fighters? Are they still... Well, we lost one, didn't we? Tell the other fighter to link up with us. Okay. Can you please resume your current set of orders? Where are you? Escort ship the freebie. Yep, please just resume your orders. So fly here and wait. When you get here, you'll resume your orders, I think. What's a record-breaking temperature for the UK? I believe it was what was the maximum? So it's June, so it's not even the height of summer, and yet it was... Hang on. UK record temp. It was 36.4 degrees. That's very warm for June. Very warm for June. Yep, just wait until August. Yeah, those poor bloody Parisians. Holy shit. 40.3 degrees is the all-time record for the UK? Fucking hell. Sorry, pardon me, just 1 minute. I'm just going to take my shirt off because the PC at my feet is warming up the room. Whew. Well, again, it's coming up a lot, Moo. It's about infrastructure. The temperature is tolerable if your infrastructure is built for it, if your houses are designed in such a way to dissipate that heat, or manage it or control it. In the UK, that's not true. Our infrastructure is built to resist cold and rain conditions, so brick and heavy insulation. So all the buildings are furnaces. The heat is designed to go in them and stay for as long as possible. Right. Okay. Yep, that's how most of Europe is, because, well, that's what the climate was. We, you know, what are you doing? Oh, I told him to fly and wait on the gate, didn't I? Yep, Smash says the brick also absorbs the heat and releases it at night, so the house stays hot even at night. It's horrible. Yep. Okay. Last Dragon says, I'm living in a small mountain town that's averaging 20 in the summer now. You're sitting here in 35 cooking alive. I'm not used to this shit. Yeah.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
If the Gulf Stream turns, it'll be even colder. Oh, if the Gulf Stream turns, I'm killing myself. Sorry. I'm not living through that apocalypse. It's not going to be, oh, it's a bit cold. It's going to be the end of the fucking UK. Holy shit. It is going to be absolute apocalypse. Yeah. Like if suddenly we get Moscow temperatures, we are going to starve to death over here. As our ports freeze and our agriculture fails. All of our plumbing, our electricity, everything that we've built, not designed. Yeah, it would be the end. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would certainly probably be the end of the UK. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that future. I'm not living through that. Sorry, that got dark really quickly. But yeah. So anyway, well, in better news, my solar panels are looking amazing, and they're really, yeah, obviously they're doing amazingly in these conditions. The building that I'm sitting in is generating around 35 to 40 kilowatt hours of energy per day. That's around 3 to 4 houses worth, depending on how much energy they actually consume. So that's fantastic. I'm really pleased with my solar panels. Yeah. Have I got batteries? Yes, I've got 2 of them. Oh, what was that sound? I think we've been joined by a fighter escort. Have we? Nope, tell a lie. Must have been our own engines. Hang on. Where is our fighter escort? He's meant to be on the way. Dunno. Oh, he's still miles off, is he? Yeah, he's still at the HQ. Right. Yeah, and I received a message. Oh, hang on a minute. I just need to check my phone. I received a message from the installers of the solar thing, and they want to come over and do the finishing touches because they're not quite done yet. Hang on. Nope, no email yet. How large are the batteries? I got a pair of 2 10 kilowatt ones. So, what are we doing, Aaron?
B.
He's flying really cautiously. Oh, look at that. Oh, sorry, they're my nav markers. You're being too cautious. YOLO, let's go.
Sir.
I don't care if visibility is shit. Let's go. All arse. Right.
Nav beacon.
There we go. Follow the flashing nav beacons. But yeah. What else is going on? So, yeah, editing away. My mum came back from a holiday.
Danger.
Oh, shit. So my mum went off on holiday, and she came back, and Jesus Christ! And she came back, and I took the liberty of filling her fridge with a bunch of easy to eat like meal stuff, like a supermarket bought roast chicken and salads and stuff. Because I figured she'd be jet lag and tired and not interested in doing
Nav
cooking.
beacon.
Yeah. So she came back from Italy.
I have finished the teleportation research.
Oh, we have? Well done.
I am yet to test it on a life form. Given that I am monitoring your life signs anyway, perhaps you could do the honors.
Fuck off. Test it on someone. Test it on Aaron. Test it on out on Aaron. Hang on. Okay, good. So we're getting advanced circuits, which is interesting. We weren't getting them before. Wait, where am I going?
Nav beacon.
Going completely the wrong way. Right. Let's go. Wait, hold on a second. I'm a little bit worried about the fighter that's joining us. It might just go careen into the lightning. Hang on.
Danger.
We're fine. Okay. Are we fine? I think we're fine. We're fine. Let's keep following the nav beacons. There's the gate. Thank you, Xavier Noble. Thank you very much, Xavier. You know what we should do? We should, hang on, I've got an idea. Cut engines for a second. Well, it's going to be a bit of a... Actually, maybe not. While we're here, let's pick up with the cash that we've got. We've got 6.2 mil. Let's quickly just buy a Boron ship and take it for a combat spin, assuming that there's going to be combat in front of us. Mako, try a ooh. Let's try a Boron Barracuda and see how they fly. Medium preset, 1.2 mil. We'll modify it accordingly. And those are kind of cool. What do you have? So, all-round engine, MK3. Combat MK2, thrusters, so maneuverability. Okay. Well, combat MK3. Shield generators, MK3, that's good. Weapon systems, ooh, look at this. You've got four, hang on a minute. You've got multiple shield generators. Are they all? Hang on. Tier 3? No, you've only got the, hang on. Yeah, you've got 3 tier 3 generators. Okay. Hang on. Go weapons. Ion Gatling. Ooh, look at that. Torpedo launchers. Ooh. Dumbfire launcher. Tracking launcher. Torpedo launcher. Missile. The torpedo launcher. I don't know. Shall I go for the tracking missile? Could get an M-ship too. I could do, but I just want to grab a fighter, just assuming we got some fighter combat. Pick up a tracking launcher on slot 3. Where is slot 3? It's... dunno. 1, 2, 3... Is that it there? Hang on. It doesn't highlight them. No, it does. Slot 1, slot 4, slot 3. It's in the middle. Okay. So let's go... Oh, see, it's anti-capital, is it? So, ion Gatling, phase gun. What's the difference? So, burst fire, shield damage, rate of fire. Let's put 2 ions in slot 1 and slot 4, and then on the underslung, which is a slot 2, we'll put a phase gun and see what it looks like. Alright. Yeah, take those for a spin. Software, yep, a good set of software. Consumables. The light torpedo. Light swarm missiles? Light heat seeker missile. Presumably I want a tracking missile. Go for a light smart missile. Full complement. Okay. Crew? 3? Excuse me? How? Where are they going to go? They're going to strap themselves to the wing? Okay, 2 service crew members. Right. Yeah, let's order it. So 1.2, well, add to shopping list. Almost 1.3 mil. Alright. Confirm my order. The Barracuda. We'll send it into the cloud. Where's my fighter? Is it on the way? Fighter, yes, it's approaching. I'll have the 2 of you navigate to me carefully. Alright. 20%. Taking a little while. Right. Bloody hell. Okay, the PC next to me is churning out heat. It's warming me up massively. Hang on. There it is. Okay, tell you, fly here, please. Then here. Then carefully make your way through this storm without getting fried.
Danger.
Alright. But yeah, fuck. What else is really happening? Text, is it from... Text from my mum. She's opened up one of the jars of pickles that I made. Ah, okay. She says, I've just opened up a jar of cucumbers, so the one that I pickle for her. Really lovely. I feel very spoiled. You're welcome. Curious to know the difference
Danger.
between your cucumber slices and the Tesco ones. My auto correct has changed that to testimonials. No. Tesco's. Hang on. Okay. Alright, so is my Barracuda ready? She's being built. Is she ready? Does it have a captain? Might require a captain. Nope, it's off. Okay. Am I still British? As far as I last checked. Right. There we go.
Awaiting orders.
Cool. The Discoverer Vanguard, the scout that I sent into split space, has finished doing her little exploration journey thing. Right. Let's go this way. No, wrong. Fighter. There we go. Right, just wait here for a second. Sorry, damn, the chat moved too quickly. Something about Sanctuary of Darkness crew on their own? Right. A quick tip. Down here in Australia, you can un-British yourself. Isn't that just a criminal record? Hang on. Right, let's go up here and... One second. Tell my Discoverer Vanguard to start deploying some satellites, please. Right. So go here and deploy a advanced satellite. Lovely. Then do one here. They're quite expensive, mind. And maybe one at the gate as well. Shit. Ah, I didn't add it to the queue. There we go. Queue. Q, and then maybe one here as well. At the other gate. Right. So Justin says, I thought you had a third monitor for the chat. Indeed, but what often happens is that as the chat are chatting, I quickly move my mouse to the third monitor to scroll up and down in order to respond to things and sub-alerts and all that. Because obviously, you know, there's not a huge amount of space. But the problem is, because X3 doesn't handle windowed full screen mode without crashing, it's in full screen mode, which means I'd have to minimize all of X4. Sorry, did I say X3? I heard an engine. Is that me? Probably just me. I missed it again? I think I did, sorry. Right. Here comes the Barracuda. Let's have a look at it.
Barracuda.
Did I, Sir Justin? I missed your sub for months. Apologies, Sir Justin. You're not on my list. I can't see you appear. Thank you, Sir Justin. Thank you very much, Sir Justin. But yeah, you're not on my sub list. Thank you very much, Sir Justin. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's not appearing. Right. Thank you, Regalia. Yeah, same with you. Nothing showing on the list. But thank you very much. Alright. Oh, it's getting hot in here now. Okay. When these fighters arrive, we'll attempt to do the Boron mission. Thank you, JJ. Thank you very much there, JJ. Right. So, how is this doing? Build plan. Cool. So the dock has been built. Now we're growing the long tubes that go up to the wangs. We will be in a minute.
Danger.
And then the water production facilities. All right. Thank you, Escher. Oh my God. Escherichia coli enjoyer. Thank you very much. All right.
Danger.
Come. Right, despite the modification that I made to the air conditioning, yes, it's not able to overpower the huge amount of heat coming out of the PC right now. I'm sweating like crazy. Are you sure, Ninchuka? Perhaps it does. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. They're gonna get stupid and drive into the Kark. Right. Umbra says, what I've been trying to say is that the NPC pilots can navigate Sanctuary of Darkness on their own. Sure. Again, I don't trust it. We'll wait. Is my solar correctly connected to the station? Probably. Alright. Come on, guys. Let's get here. Yeah. So, my mum is currently thrashing me on the cucumber growing competition. We're growing cucumbers, and she grew a massive one. So as a result, my cucumber vines, I'm leaving my cucumbers on the vine a little bit longer, and I'm feeding them large amounts of water in the hopes that I can get the better one. I'm gonna win this contest. Alright. I was tempted to sabotage her vegetables while she was on holiday, but no, I watered them instead like a schmuck. Alright. They're nearly here. You can probably just straight line it. Yep, just straight line it, bro. No, his shield just got cooked. Sure, it's fine, right? Alright. Yes, that's true. For those watching the game who are perhaps tempted, it's back on the summer Steam deal, so what was $39.99 is now £8. Strongly recommend. Go pick it up. Go build your own space corporation, and then tell me what you're doing. Alright. I don't know, Gentle. Yeah? Okay. Shut up, garlic bread. I'm not trying to beat my brother's personal best at fishing. No. I'm doing a different type of fishing. Float fishing. Mm-hmm. Even though I did ledgering last time I went fishing, I caught fuck all day. Ah, dear. Right. Yes, that's true. So, sorry, Aurelius points out that, yeah, the base game is £8. With all the DLCs, it's like 20. Alas, I don't really know what the DLCs are about, so I can't give you any information. She's here. Okay. I would like to transfer over to the Eclipse. No, not the Eclipse, the Barracuda. Right. Could you please resume? So, information, behavior, fly and wait. There we go. Resume your default behavior. Barracuda, fly over here, please. Come alongside me. I'll hop out and then hop into you. Alright. The DLC adds the split... Wait, really? The other factions, the Terrans and whatnot. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Right. I'm gonna get up. Aaron, you're in command. Don't break my ship.
B.
Alright. Let's hop in. Hop out.
Barracuda.
There's the Barracuda. Jesus Christ! Bloody fucking Vanguard. We're okay. That was nearly a fucking roadkill in space. Oh yeah, I can teleport. Do we risk it? Am I going to become that pig from Galaxy Quest? Just this gibbering mass of organs and quivering flesh in the middle of that poor lady's cockpit? Okay, let's figure it out. Here we go. Did it work? Oh god. It worked! Do I still have my spleen? I don't know. Ooh, the Barracuda. That must be the thing out of here. Pardon me? There you go. Barracuda. So obviously we gotta know, how are the weapon systems? Here we go. Group 1. Ooh, that sounds good. Right. So those are the ions mounted on the side. Underneath is that phase cannon. Where's the missile launcher? I can see it on the left there. How does one fire a missile? Hang on. Anyone know the hotkey? R. Firing missile. Ooh, missile. There it goes, look. Neat. Can I lock onto the missiles like you could in X3? Hang on, consumables. Deployables. Maybe not. Shame. Right. Cool. Cool ship. Right. So, have the freebie and all of this group
Danger.
protect me. Follow until further notice. Freebie. No, your new orders are to... Can I not order you to protect me? Oh, just follow me then. Right, Aaron, follow me. We're going. Is it a phase cannon? Did I say it wrong, Antlin? Phase gun? It's a phase something. Alright. Hang on. By all means, Arthur. Happy birthday, Captain Collins. Hang on. Shit, don't drive into the lightning, you dinguses. Right. Assigned to Interception Squad in the bottom of that right-click menu. Hang on. Oh, look at that! Holy shit! They have been busy. Look what they've done to the gate. They've been very busy bees. Oh my god. Pilots, what are you doing? Don't you dare get my ships destroyed. Assign as an intercept squad? Bombard. Intercept for the commander. Alpha group.
Joining squad.
Ooh, okay. Cool. Hi there, Theo. Vet visit? She's fine though, just UTI. Mwah. Right, so let's approach the... Where is he? He's... Nope, that's a different mission. We're here to speak to the faction leader, dude.
Wayfinder.
The Alliance of the Word. Okay, where is it? Yeah, scientific... Yeah, so set as active mission. Let's go speak to him. Right. Aboard this carrier.
Docking granted.
Let's go. Follow the blinking lights. Alright.
Successfully docked.
There we go. Take care of my ship.
Sir?
Barracuda.
Alright. Where's the entrance? Yeah, cool looking ship. I like it. Greetings. Oh, you're a split. Oh, you're ugly.
Hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Right. Bridge. Here we go. Right, so... What have you learned about the gate?
Ah, there you are. I have briefed Lita Wee's administration on a research strategy and experimentation protocols. The science team is making their final calibrations. And, as you can see, the Alliance of the Word has worked strenuously to construct all of the necessary energy infrastructure.
Running out of power?
We have concluded our preparations, awaiting confirmation to proceed.
Oh, the delicious, heady feeling of pre-experiment anticipation. But Assistant, I would be surprised if our experiments here escape the attention of the COG.
The Boron scientist has a point. I shall defer to your judgment on when we should commence the experiment. Shall we initiate proceedings?
Yeah, why is he's got like alien bedroom eyes? Okay, I think we're ready. Maybe save it before we do anything.
Very well. Return to us when you have made your preparations.
Thank you, Easier Kai. Thank you very much, Easier Kai. Also, while I remember, let me just zoom out, go to the HQ, select the... Where is it? Logistical overview? Where's the research screen? So we finished teleportation. What's this?
This will allow you to gain blueprints by scanning leaks on certain modules.
Oh, really? Steel dock modules. Oh, cool. Production, basic chassis, time compression. That must be SETA. Yes.
Please note that these research items have certain requirements. Bring the items to me and we can get started.
Okay. I think we have one of those, do we not? Right. Also, I was speaking to my neighbour yesterday, and like a crazy man, he told me that in the height of the heat... This was yesterday. The height of the heat wave. He told me he'd just come back from the beach where he had a jog, like down the seafront. And I was like, you madman. You absolute madman. Crazy. It was the hottest day on record. Alright. Save it. I'll do a big save. Okay, then go here. Right. Also, for those joining the stream, let me just show you my stupid DIY hack. Hang on. You might giggle at this, not the dog. Behind me, I showed this at the start of the stream. I've got a shitty single unit air conditioning unit, and like all of the Reddit advices are saying, so it's got an existing hose which is surrounded by cope silver foil as I desperately try to stop the heat from bleeding into this room as it's being jettisoned outside. But the advice was to basically use make a cardboard box, which I've sort of done with some cardboard and duct tape, for an intake. So normally the intake valve is just on the back. But the suggestion is make another tube for the intake, so you're not just like drawing hot air into the room through negative pressure. Where does it go? Well, Lulu, your dog flap is going to be out of action for a little while. The tube just goes off into the hallway. I would also like to point out that this bungalow appears to be attracting every single bug in all of Brighton and Hove. And they seem to be entering this bungalow like crazy. So if any of them find an interesting looking tube in the hallway, pretty soon my air conditioner is going to be spitting chunks of wolf spider at me. I've no idea. I've no doubt, sorry. Also on that note, this morning I went out into my conservatory, and I don't have the heart to be killing insects if I can avoid it. I'd rather just release them. So I was picking up a long, like, flued glass, because they're creepy, and I was sort of putting them in the glass and releasing many of them outside. And one of them was a cool-looking bug thing. It was like a beetle. And I released it, and I thought, okay, off you go into my vegetable patch where it's nice and shady. And I released them at the base of my potatoes. Only to go back in later and do some Google imaging to discover that it eats potatoes. Fuck. It's a potato pest. It's like something Schaefer, not cockchafer. It's that other beetle, common Schaefer. So fuck, I should have just fucking killed it. That's what I get. Right. What was I doing? Right, we've saved it.
Ah, there you are. Shall we initiate proceedings?
Begin the experiment before I
Science
melt.
team, you have authorization. You are green to go.
Okay, what are they doing? They're interacting with the gate.
Uploading frequency profile as signal template. Oh yes, the change in energy signature is immediately detectable.
Indubitably, the signal you helped extract activated something within the gate's mechanism.
I can confirm that we can interface with the jump gate. It appears that we can input basic commands.
Okay.
All of this seems to indicate that I really am onto something with the cipher hypothesis.
Can it
the
run
cadence
Doom?
of the blue giant's radiation output acts as a sort of key.
Introduce energy now.
Affirmative.
Stay on guard, everyone. Explorer, get back out there. Maintain a secure perimeter around the jump gate.
Roger.
I'll erase you from space.
Quickly get to the Barracuda. Let's go.
Cock, as expected.
Oh no, and with such calamitous timing.
Where the fuck-
Barracuda.
Quick, the carker here. Come on, let's go.
Can I help?
Get out of the thing.
Goodbye.
Quick. Right. Take command and undock. There's the freebie. Right, we might have to defend ourselves, freebie. Right, where are they? They're here. Right, stop the cark. Can I lock onto one? There we go.
Protector.
There you don't. Lock on and... Hang on. Down. What's target? Nearest target. It used to be R, I think. We got it. Is that one of ours? It's one of ours.
Protector.
Right. I see, that's the gate being charged. Hang on, I'm turning this track up. I like it. This is inertia. Hang on.
Awaiting orders.
Where are they?
High guard.
Firing missile. Missile away. Nope, we did not.
Jump gate. Forager. Forager.
Shit. Nearly got him.
Forager.
Got him. Did we? No, there's so many of them.
Queen's Guard.
Awaiting orders.
Queen's Guard.
The jump gate is almost powered up.
Nearly got him.
Hive Guard.
Awaiting orders.
We got him. It's over. Sweet. Yeah, that track does go hard. Been listening to it for the last couple of days. That's Inertia. I think it's the Something of Avarice part of their soundtrack. Yeah. Get the loot? Good shout. Hang on. Turn that down a smidge. Is there anything of note? There's loads of things of note.
Container.
Can I order the freebie to
Engaging.
Hang on. Freebie. Can I order you to go here and start picking it up? Collect drops. Please collect drops. The Terran areas have some nice tracks, says Mad Menon. Yeah? Cool. Right, 1 second. So go to the missions. What do we need to do now? We need to protect the gate. Set as the active mission. Intercept any further carg. Right. So is the... Hang on. Fly and wait. That's the Barracuda. Collect drops. Cool.
Container.
My freebie's doing it. We good?
Oh my goodness. I feel quite nauseous.
Something's happening?
Everyone, fall
Shit.
back. Regroup at my position.
Okay, regroup. Get away from the gate. Get away from the gate. Get away from the gate. For those joining, we're fucking around with a jump gate. We're hoping it will link up with Kingdom's End. The lost kingdom of the Boron.
A giant spike in radiation.
Well, this is certainly new.
Holy shit, we switched it on.
Initial readings?
Everything. All scans seem to indicate regular jump gate function.
Incredible! It really does appear as though we managed to establish a connection between two gates.
But does it lead to Kingdom End?
There's only one method for ascertaining the answer to that question.
A probe.
Fleet, move out.
No, okay, just...
Wait! There is an energy flux.
Oh, a Boron ship! Came through.
and transition is achieved. Green lights across the board. No immediate danger detected. Oh my goodness! There's a fleet of Commonwealth ships, right here. Greetings, friends. Please tell me you are with the Alliance of the Word.
We are indeed.
Judging by the equipment surrounding this gate, would it be presumptuous to imagine that you had a hand in activating the jump gate from this side?
With the help of the local Boron population, yes.
How very impressive. Our scientists have been endeavoring to achieve this for countless times, but to no avail.
Then suddenly, without warning, something changed, and we were able to interface with the jump gate.
Yes, we have just made the significant breakthrough that brings everything together.
You simply must share your findings with us. In the meantime, we will harden the gate defensive positions and establish patrols. And of course, our most venerable and beloved Queen Polyphylex wishes to receive you and your subordinates to thank you for all you have achieved.
It would be an honor.
We will also need to instigate ties with the local administration.
I may be able to assist in that regard, and I cannot deny how thrilled I would be to come aboard as ambassador to my long-lost Boron brethren.
Okay. We've re-established contact. We did it. The Boron.
Explorer, you and Bozo Tom were pivotal to the success of this entire undertaking. It would only be right for the two of you to join me in my audience with the Queen.
Me? Meet the Queen? This is also overwhelming.
Yeah, that's a good point. How do they even know? We've only just met. The Queen's like, what? Jump gate? The Queendom of Boron, a new faction. Okay, we've been separated for what? Is it 100 years? 50 to 100 years? Right. So, the jump gate here, in Sanctuary of Darkness, do you lead to Kingdom's End? About 30 years? 30, oh really? I thought it was more than that.
Entering system.
Is that it?
Kingdom End.
It is! We're back! We're back! Kingdom's End! So the home world, I believe, or at least the most prominent world of X3's Boron species. Alright. Is it the old track? Nice. We're here. Initiate a scan. Yeah, we're back. Towering wave. Spin up the drive. Oh yeah, you're right. It's the same song, but in a chill version. Okay. Very good. Do I have any satellites I can deploy? No, none on me. I think the freebie does though. She's right behind me. Hang on. Freebie, can you please deploy a satellite behind us? Okay. Initiate autopilot.
Autopilot engaged.
Let's go and meet with the Queen. Nice.
Entering reflected stars.
I
Another
still
highway.
cannot believe it. Kingdom End. In my lifetime. Look how beautiful it is. And we did it. We established the connection. And we are summoned by the Queen, no less.
What a marvelous turn of events indeed, and it is reassuring to see the seat of Boron civilization faring so well. They have weathered isolation far better than the provinces. That is for certain. A strong economy, political stability, no signs of strife or unrest. They seem to be at peace. Now we can finally bring the provinces adrift back into the fold, and my people can finally share in that sweet tranquility.
Okay. So multiple new sectors. The Boron homeworld. Interestingly, a very different faction, though. Is that correct? The Queendom of
Entering
Boron.
Kingdom End 1.
Oh look, this is it. We're here.
Autopilot disengaged. Docking right.
And we're here. Let's go see the Queen. For those joining the stream, we've successfully re-established contact with the Queendom of Boron, and reinitializing the jump gates after having lost contact for decades.
Successfully docked.
And we've been personally summoned
This is so exciting.
by their monarch.
Sir?
Are we on the correct ship? I see no guidance. We might be on the wrong ship. No, we're on the correct ship. The throne room.
Rise for Her Royal Highness, the benevolent and wise Queen Polyphides.
Greetings, travelers. It is our great pleasure as reigning monarch of the Queendom of Boron to receive you all in this historic moment. Our royal steward positively gushed with praise for his allies, and so I wish to thank each one of you who was so critical in bringing these long-lost systems back into the fold. First, Numunkaret, fearless leader, without whose vision and doggedness an expedition of such scale would never have been possible. You have our deepest gratitude.
You are most welcome, Your Majesty. The pursuit of knowledge and unity is my paramount drive. I could no more relinquish the task than I could cease breathing.
Nila T, our loyal subject and long-lost kinswoman. You have done your utmost to maintain the safety and security of the severed realm, despite hardship and adversity. And Steward Leader informs us that not for one moment did you let the dream of Kingdom End die. You have our deepest gratitude.
It is such an honor to be here, Your Grace. Just to be here, to see the home planet, is all the reward I will ever need.
And now for the prodigal spawn, Bozo Ta. You spent a whole lifetime away from home, isolated from all fellow Boron in the most unimaginable manner. And yet, you did not let these dreadful circumstances deter you. Welcome home, Bozo Ta.
Please forgive me. I have no words.
And then, of course, there is you.
Credits will do fine.
The most resourceful, courageous explorer. We have been informed that your grit and fortitude were the backbone of this venture. Without your endeavors, it is doubtful that the Boron of Kingdom End would now be reunited with their brethren, or the Commonwealth at large. We thank you from the deepest well of our being.
You're welcome, Your Highness.
Now, Numankaret, we expect that you and your science team will be quite busy for some time to come, exchanging your findings with our own scientists and making sense of all that has occurred here. Yet still, we have a favor to ask of you. It has been a long time since we last shared the network with other species. We ask that you use your expertise to coordinate a mission to reach out to our old allies and adversaries. Let them know that the Boron of Kingdom End have returned.
I would be honored to oversee such an undertaking, and I already know the perfect candidate to take up these emissarial duties. Explorer, what do you say?
Of course we will accept. It presents a unique opportunity to explore every corner of the network.
We can only thank all of you again. You are great friends to our people. But now, we are afraid that we must ask you all to take your leave. Our royal duties cannot be postponed any longer. Farewell, dear friends of Boron.
That was really good. Well
This
done.
concludes the royal audience. Our honored guests, you are invited to hold your inaugural mission briefing at the designated venue.
Please follow me.
Let's go. That was well done. Well done, Egosoft.
To be the first outsiders to step in front of a Boron Queen in decades. How incredible! And you get a promotion to Royal Emissary. Congratulations! I shall do my best to coordinate your tasks and duties.
Let's go. See you in the briefing room. Alright. Right.
Before we commence with business matters, may I say that it is a great honor to work with you heralds on your royal mission. My part is to provide you with the necessary information for your mission manager, and to monitor your progress. Other than that, I will contact you should the need arise. Please make yourself familiar with your mission manager by activating the training mission we have prepared.
Alright. So additional missions related to the Boron and reconnecting them to the rest of the gate network. For those unfamiliar with the lore, essentially, the jump gates that connected all the sectors went haywire, severing many races from each other and scrambling races that were previously next to each other in space, relatively speaking, scrambling them so allies were separated and enemies were thrust together, that sort of stuff. The Boron were cast aside completely, their entire race disappeared. So, well, apart from a few stragglers in the provinces adrift. So they're now reconnected. It's a bit of a hassle going through Sanctuary of Darkness, but hopefully if we can get the routes, well, the accelerator built so that you can, well, traverse it quickly. Some Borons are already making the passage. Look. Wonderful. And from my perspective, this does open up potentially lucrative trade stuff here. We'll get satellites down. We'll see what they need. We'll see if we can provide it. No doubt they're hurting after all this isolation. But yeah, that was well done. Presentation-wise, that was excellent. Apologies though. I know it's only an hour and a half, but I am roasting. It is so warm in here. I really do have to stop. The PC is really churning out heat. I'm going to try and pick this up again later. But yeah, this heat wave is really it's making it very difficult to run the PC. Yeah. Well, thank you for watching. Yeah, so next time, so I will, so we need to keep expanding our water production facility here. Is it done? Hang on. So hang on. We are struggling with this. What's the problem? We need more water. Okay, so the... so we need more water in order to... Wait, for real? Ah, fuck. That's annoying. Can we not... Are these not made? Water production, water production. Can I shimmy them up the queue? If I can shimmy these... I guess I can't. Can I? Does anyone know if I can shimmy these up the queue? Because if I can, we can just produce water on site. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, but get water to make these water producers, and then start converting all the ice that we've got and selling it locally. Okay. You need to delete it and reorder it. Okay, we'll just get some water. Right. So expand my stations, make more money. Right, I'm hoping that perhaps this gate between these Getsu Fune and Ocean of Fantasy can be opened up. So yeah. Right. I'm baking alive. It's extremely warm. Thank you for watching. I'm going to get on with Daisy Bullshittery Part 15. Lots of editing to do, and I'll try and do my best. Yeah. Right. Hang on. Save game. Oh, again, sorry. Just to reiterate, if you like what you're seeing, so a big space economics game, it is currently 80% off on Steam. So if you're looking to pick this game up, now is the time. Right. Hang on, let's go here. Yeah, Lulu, yeah, she's warm. Look at her. I'm warm. We're so warm. Right, let me look and see. So, Sam, Ruru, and Edberg are all on. Who haven't I hosted in a while? No, I think I'll host you over... sorry, Edberg is probably... so, a RimWorld stream is probably going to be easier to watch. I'll hand you over to Edberg then. So, this is Edberg. Thank you again. I'll catch you later, hopefully when it's a bit cooler. Time to get on with the editing. Bye!